Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Annie, and today I decided to do something different from my usual content. As the new year is coming, it's around the corner, and with every new year, I feel very anxious. And with this anxiety, with this entire feeling about what is going to happen in 2024, I have a lot of expectations from it. But at the end of the day, I'm very scared. 2023 wasn't a year which I would remember 10 years down the line. There wasn't anything memorable that happened with me that I would remember. Yeah, there were some things that happened, but things did not have any significant impact. And I'm talking about in the sense of negative and positive. I did not have any extremely negative life changing event in 2023. Neither I had anything positive life changing. It was pretty mundane. It was pretty usual. So 2023 was a pretty forgettable year. Last year, during the same time, I had a lot of expectation from 2023. When 2022 was ending, I thought that 2023 is going to be my year. I would do so many new things and I had so many plans, so many goals. But in the end, most of them did not get fulfilled. I tried my best to fulfill my goals, my New Year resolutions, but nothing significant happened that I would say that 2023 was a year which I would like to remember in the future. It is a year that was pretty boring, okay, and a year that I will remember, but not in the sense of it having any significant impact in my life, but just another year that has passed. The same thing with 2022. I felt that year was not significant at all. Nothing significant really happened. I don't remember any special dates that something special happened with me. It was pretty mundane, it was pretty boring, and that's most of the year. The only good thing about 2022 was my birthday celebration, which was a surprise. A few of my friends decided to throw me a party, which was great. But that's the only highlight of an entire year. That was my birthday celebration in 2022. But 2023 wasn't even that kind of a year. I did celebrate my birthday with my boyfriend, but it was not huge. It was not grand that I would, remember. It was just like it was a good birthday celebration, but we didn't do a lot. So it's like every other year I have been spending with him, and I have spent or 8 birthdays with him. So 8 birthdays, and out of which 2022's birthday is the birthday which I actually remember the most, and 2023 was just another birthday for me. So you can imagine the kind of palpitation which I'm having for 2024, because I fear that 2024 is going to be another boring year of my life, just like this year is. And there are a few more days to this year. I don't know if anything surprising, anything massive, anything major is going to happen to me. But if it does, it's great. Otherwise, it's going to end on a pretty down note where nothing significant really happened. And it was just another year. It was like, if you put it in the context of um, series, it's like 2022 and 2023 is season 3 and season 4 of a series. It's not significant, but it's like a build up. I hope 2024 and onwards are the later future seasons where a lot of the events which happened in the past few years culminates to something major, something significant. And I really hope for that for myself. And that is the reason why I'm making this video. I have been sitting down and pondering a lot about 2024. So I wrote in my journal like about 4 pages about my expectations and about my feelings about 2024 and how scared I am. Today I thought to read it out to you guys and tell you that how am I feeling. I know it's a little unconventional, especially for the kind of content which I make, but I also want to talk about my vulnerable side, where I want to show that I'm not always motivated, I'm not always positive. I also have moments in my life where I feel that life will not be good enough. I also have pessimistic thoughts. I also have negative self patterns which I'm trying to work on. So, this entire journal reading will be me just giving you an insight to my mind and talking about what my expectations are. It's not very helpful in the context of giving someone some motivation, but it's also required because I feel that sometimes you need to open yourself up to the world for others to see you as you are. Because if you're trying to teach somebody something or tell someone something or give them value for something, you need to tell them first that who you are as a person. If they don't know you as a person, I don't think they would take your words or they would trust you to give them advice. So I'm giving advice to people, so before I do give advices to people, I think they need to see me as a person. I don't want to be a motivational speaker to people. I don't want to be that. That's not my goal. I just want to be another human being who has their different kinds of thoughts and who's trying to cope with their anxiety and cope with their life issues and trying to build a life for herself. This is me, and I want the world to see me as it is, as real as possible. So that's the goal of this video. Here is my journal. This is the thing. This is what I wrote. So I would like to read it out for you guys. I wrote it on 3rd December 2023. As 2024 is round the corner, I'm scared, but I'm excited about it as well. I'm scared because I don't know what is going to happen to me. 2023 was an okay year for me. There were certainly several great moments, and there were certainly not so great moments. Overall, this year wasn't too bad, but it wasn't extremely interesting. Honestly, it was practically mundane, boring, and forgettable. I definitely did a bunch of new things and had new experiences. I learned new things, started new things, and changed a few parts of my life. There was some growth, but nothing massive. I also went through a ton of hardship and mental anguish. I spent a good chunk of this year being miserable. I'm not sure if this is how life is supposed to be when you are at my age. As much as I can remember, the last few years of my life has been like this. Even though in the last few years there has been some life altering changes, but more or less it has been quite mundane. Nothing special has happened to me, and it's not that I didn't try to make things happen. What I figured out the most from my efforts towards bringing a radical change, a life altering change, has been sadly futile. There were some changes though, but too subtle to notice. And that's why 2024 scares me so much. I don't want to spend another year groveling about the futility of life and cribbing about the fact no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, no matter how much effort I put into something to my life to make things work for me, things simply don't. Is this luck? Am I just unlucky? Or am I not special or blessed? I feel so ordinary, mundane, and boring, trying to do something extraordinary. I feel like a fraud, an imposter, trying to be something that I can never be. I live a rather boring life, and I'm kind of numb about it. I'm not sad, but I'm not happy either. The feeling is neutral, something in between, floating in a limbo. I have no satisfaction. I want so much more. It's not like I'm not trying at all. I am. But still, something is stopping me from having it all. What's stopping me? I'm not sure. Some people tell me it's the choices I made, the decisions I took. Some people say it's sheer bad luck. Some even tell me that I am not putting enough effort to make grand change in my life. There is so much criticism. People keep telling me what to do. I don't know what to do. People go on calling me out on my flaws and the mistakes I made. The solutions I get revolve around change yourself, change your mentality, then only you will find a way. But nobody tells me what exactly I need to change. I guess that is for me to figure out. What scares me about 2024 is that I believe it won't be a grand year yet again. I know it sounds very pessimistic. Most of the time, I'm sure nothing epic will happen, nothing memorable will happen. It will be just like the years before. There will definitely be highs and lows, but not surely earth shattering, life changing event. Most of it is predictable to me. I know what's coming next, and this predictive nature of it scares me the most. There is no thrill, no fun, no surprises in store. Everything is just calm, serene, and mundane. Everything is bleak and grey and boring. I want chaos. Sometimes chaos brings really good things. For new things to happen, we need chaos, but definitely the good kind. But in short, for 2024, I'm craving a bit of excitement in my life. I don't want to do the same old boring things that I do every single day. I want to experience a life which has meaning. I want new experiences that will bring some excitement. I'm tired of the predictability of my life. My life is way too comfortable right now. And not that I don't enjoy the comfort, I'm just not happy. And I want to be comfortable and happy. I really hope that 2024 brings that for me. I hope some of my wishes do come true. For some, I've spent years trying to make it happen. It's like I'm on the precipice of it, but I still believe that I'm not there yet. I want it to happen so badly, like to be taken aback, be surprised. I'm sure it will scare me, but it needs to happen for my own growth. I believe that we human beings are not meant to stay stagnant in life forever. No matter how comfortable life gets, we need a thrill. I need thrill. I need chaos. I need chase. I need the highs, and I'm craving for it so bad. This was my thought process. I was going through a lot, and that was my outlet. I like to write, and sometimes I write things in a poetic way. So, this was my poetic way of expressing my feelings, my anxiety, my mental anguish, my thoughts. Sharing it with you guys feels really good. I feel overwhelmed, but I feel good that I'm able to show the world who I am. And the way I want people to see me is like this. I want people to see me as a person who goes through so many emotions, not somebody who is sorted in every way. I'm not sorted. I'm a real mess. And that's the best part of life, I guess, because I'm still figuring it out. I am untangling my messes. I'm figuring out a way where I can, be the best version of myself. So this is me, and this is my expectations for 2024. It's very simple. It's not grand. I just want certain things that I have worked for to happen. Though I do not share exactly what those exact wishes are, because I think I need some privacy, and I don't want to jinx it again. I know sometimes when you say your wish aloud, you might jinx it. But again, it's also because I want some privacy, and I just don't want people to see me that I'm wishing for so much, but at the end of the day, it's not happening, because that will disappoint me more. So it's my wishes that I did not write about. Though there are certain pages in this notebook where I have written about my wishes, because I'm trying to manifest them. And those are the pages that is a bit private for me, that's a bit secret for me, and I don't want to share it with the world yet. Maybe if that happens in the future, if any of my wishes that I wrote down in these pages come true, I will definitely share it with you guys. But until then, just know that I'm really desperate for change, and I'm really praying that my wishes do come true. That is me right now. Thank you so much for watching. This video was a bit unconventional, very different from my usual stuff, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to show you guys part of me which I usually share with my friends and family. So I want you to see me in different aspects, in the good, in the bad, and the ugly. Because if you don't see people in all these aspects, you do not know them as a person. And online, most people have a very curated image where they only share a part of them that is perfect, and that is not my philosophy. I want to show my imperfect self as well, because if I curate myself so much for an online persona, I would just be like everyone else. And whatever advice I'm giving to others to love themselves the way they are and to embrace their flaws, those will mean nothing, because I would sound like a hypocrite, because I'm trying to curate an image for myself, but I'm preaching others to be real. So I should be real myself first before I tell others to be real. So that's the motto, that's the thought behind this video. And that is it for today. If you liked it, do consider subscribing to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you do not miss any other future videos. Hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Take care. Goodbye.